Happy first day of the week, Knicks Nation. Here we are on Sunday before a Knicks game. Glory, well, blessings. But remembering what channel I'm on. Blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field, along with the first responders who every day are trying to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage, keep our places clean, and those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women out here trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover the teenagers and children that are the victims of child molestation and pedophilia. People that are also victims of prostitution and child prostitution, pornography, child pornography, human trafficking, sex slavery. Double curses on all the perpetrators of these things, and double curses on all those who make money from it, and double curses on all those perverts that drive the demand for this industry. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. More than 600,000 men, women, children, families, veterans, and senior citizens homeless in the United States right now, and millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. Welcome Richard Williams, Mark Jackson. Welcome Jermaine Royster, Deshaun Wilson, Tony Tibbins, the only DM Dawson, G. Bastino, Kabar Dobbins, Jim Adino, V. Speck, my brother Samuel Wheels, Ron Cohen, what's up? Senior Beef, my man. It's almost time, Senior Beef. Coach Hauser, what's up? Charm Boy. Glenn Costin, what's up, Glenn? Good day. Jay Sniper, Jam Sessions. It's almost time, Senior. It's almost time for that DC game. I think they play Washington like twice I think it's a back-to-back. Let me look at that screen. I think it's like a back-to-back with Washington or some craziness like that. It's really like weird. They're playing Washington 2 times in a row. I know that, but I'm just like, let me just see here. Let me see here. Look at the schedule. They are playing yes, they're playing them Saturday night, the 28th, and Monday, the 30th. And the Saturday night game is the second half of a back-to-back. They would have just been coming in from Orlando, and that's part of a 3-game road trip: Orlando, Washington, Washington. So they're going to stay in Washington for that weekend and come back and play them again, and then come back home on Wednesday, January 1st to play Utah. So we're going to be catching them on the second night of a back-to-back, Brother Beef. We're going to be catching the second night of back-to-back. King Ribby, what's up? Let's see who else. What's up? We got Guilford McCormick, my man. How you doing? Meyer Society TV, nice to see you. And yes, so first off, I was fortunate. Hey, my man Cherokee Indian, what's up, man? Well, first off, I was fortunate because apparently, depending on the type of plane you're on, United now allows you, which you pay $8, to stream on your phone on the plane during the course of a flight. So I was able to actually see the Knicks Charlotte game while I was on the plane on Friday. So I was fortunate to see that. And of course, people next to me probably going crazy because I was making all kind of noises and stuff watching the game. I think, again, what happens too often, and most of it's for clicks, and some of it's just people that are emotionally problemed. People overanalyze. Okay? Overanalyze. And the thing is, very few people step back and look at even a slightly bigger picture. What I'm saying is, the Knicks just spent 11 days on the road. They just spent 11 days living out of suitcases and traveling. They went from Phoenix to Utah to Denver to Dallas and then to Charlotte. Okay? So people that are criticizing the Knicks for that close game on Friday really are just very immature, over emotional, and don't care to think beyond those 48 minutes. Okay. So, and they know apparently they spent Thanksgiving on the road. They were in hotels. They might have ate turkey at a hotel, but they apparently, from what I read, they did not go home or see family for Thanksgiving. They didn't see their family until they left Charlotte on Friday and came back. So that is natural for them to, you know, act stupid behind that. And I admonish you, if you want to be a serious fan, please don't get brainwashed by Twitter. Because I can always tell. I look at Twitter, but I very rarely respond to anything on Twitter. Very, very rarely. Okay. And I see a lot of the crap. And then when I see somebody come to my channel repeating it, I know where they got it from. Okay. And that's what I know, you know, it's a brainwashing tool. And unfortunately, a lot of people get caught up in the charged emotion and start acting like jilted women, you know, and they get brainwashed. Mr. Williams, 1072, what's up, man? John Pettit, how you doing? And so, yeah, so it was, yeah, right. So they went on the road trip. And at the beginning of the trip, I was saying if they could go 3-2 on this trip, it would be a good trip, right? And I thought that they would lose a game between the Denver game and the Dallas game. One of those two, I thought they would lose, and they lost the Dallas game and they won the Denver game. So, you know, they ended up, that was what I call a successful 5-game, 11 days road trip, okay? A successful 5 games and 11 days road trip. That's what that was. Okay. There was no need to be. And the thing that killed me is some of the same people that were praising Thibodeau for his offensive genius against Denver were saying he didn't know offense against Charlotte. You can't make this ish up, y'all. You just can't. You just can't make this up. Okay. The man is, I think the Knicks are top 3 in all of the NBA in offensive rating. But he doesn't know offense. The Denver coach telling everybody, I don't know what people are talking about, you know, with him not knowing offense. And less than 6 days later, 5 days later, he don't know no offense. He just don't know. He forgot how to coach offense. It is so freaking stupid. It's unreal. It's almost like I said, it's like teenage girls arguing. Cheerleaders in 10th grade. It's crazy, man. So I am glad that that trip is done and now they come back. Now, the only disappointment. Yeah, you know, that's what, well, you know what, John Pettit? I don't even bother. I don't even bother because for what? For what? All right, so Precious is out today. And from what I read, he's healthy. He just wants, he said, I think what I read the quote, he said he needed to gain confidence, which tells me something. Whenever a player comes back and they need confidence, what that means, it's like y'all ever see somebody get an ACL and they work really hard to get back from the ACL. And then one of the things they'll say is they had to regain confidence in the knee, whichever knee it was, that they could still do what they were doing before. And they had to get the confidence back in that knee after the long rehab. I remember Kristaps Porzingis was saying something to that effect. And so that hamstring pull must have been pretty bad. Because now, you know, it's kept him out 20 games. So it must have been pretty bad. And he now needs to get confident that he's not going to hurt it again, you know, by going full tilt. So he's out today, but only as it seems to me to be precautionary, as opposed to he's not ready to play. It seems precautionary. So I'm hoping that we can get him back for the Tuesday game, you know, that's coming up, the Tuesday game against Orlando. Now, wouldn't that be appropriate for him to come back against Orlando, though? Because he seems to, last year, to 2 big games that he had, I mean, he had more than that, but I'm saying was against Orlando. One in Orlando when the Knicks basically had 6 guys. And then yeah, you're right, Stephen Kelly. But they had, and he was guarding Paolo. And Paolo was doing some business, but so was Precious. And then the second game, when we had more of our troops back, the Knicks blew out Orlando, and Precious again was rocking. Okay, so Yeah, so we're close. Now, today represents the 20th game for the Knicks, right? Today is the 20th game, all right? And that being the case, a lot of people may be expecting Thibodeau to evaluate where he's at. And I'm going to tell you right now, he's not. He's not going to do it right now because he hasn't had his full contingent of troops, that the minimum that he needs to give a proper evaluation. But I do think now that Precious has come back and you got Deuce and Payne balling, he will get a nice evaluation of the team between now and December 27th when they're at Orlando. They're at Orlando on December 27th. And I think he will get a nice evaluation of them then. Now, the only partial good complication, and I want to call it a good complication, is MitchRob, I think, will be back by the 27th of December. And so he will surely have to make a lineup adjustment to bring Mitchell Robinson back into the rotation. Mitchell Robinson will come 100%. He's going to be coming off the bench. And so Mitchell Robinson will come off the bench with MobbDeep. And he is definitely going to make an adjustment to his lineup. Now, that being the case, I don't think Precious is leaving the rotation. Deuce is not leaving the rotation. And Payne is not leaving the rotation. That means Sims would be the odd man out. And I think most of us understand that. Sims would be the odd man out, right? Hey, Roberto Mendez, what's up? Philip B, how you doing? Joe Curry, I just saw you. Jabroni Z, how you doing? I just saw you. Yeah, so so Cam is bringing energy, and Cam and Deuce won that game on Friday. Cam and Deuce won that game on Friday. Well, the thing is, Charm Boy, if he comes back on December 27th, that will represent the 30th game, which means that there are 52 games left in the season at that point. That would be actually a perfect thing for Mitchell Robinson because he averages about 50 games a year. So I think that would be a perfect scenario for him to come back at Orlando. Good morning, Keith Just Truth, my man. What's up? Rick Z, Michael Everhart. How y'all doing? So, Tibs is going to bring him back slowly. He's not, no, Joe Curry, he's not going to start. You got to pay attention to what Tibs does and to make it, it's, again, I just want to make sure we understand. I don't make these things as predictions based on what I think. I'm looking at Tibs's history and understanding what he does. He's going to bring Mitchell. Now, will he eventually start Mitchell Robinson? I don't know. But I'm going to tell you, when Mitchell Robinson first comes back, he's coming off the bench. 100%. He's coming off the bench. Okay. So that's what they're going to do. So Precious and MitchRob with Payne and Deuce. Whoo. Wait, let's go over that. Precious and MitchRob and Payne and Deuce. What? What's up, Steve? What? That's your second unit, yo. That's your second unit. And all of them will probably play 20 minutes, So you get 20 minutes from those guys. Damn, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing. That really is going to be amazing. So that's going to be a nice thing to see. And Sims is playing well, but Sims has always been your third string five, right? Even when they had Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson, Sims was the third string five. And when MitchRob got hurt, Sims started getting more time at the five. But if you remember, with Hartenstein, Precious was playing five, even more than Sims was when Mitchell Robinson went down. Precious was playing more five last year, which is out of position for him, but he was doing a great job, right? So Precious was playing more five, okay? So, this is going to be amazing. So at this point, and Hey, Michael Drake, what's up, man? So at this point, we have today, we don't have Precious, but we will have Sims, Payne, and Deuce as your rotation. If you looked at the box score, if you noticed on Friday, Thibs went with a 7-man rotation. Payne and Deuce played big minutes. Sims only played like 8 or 9 minutes. Sims, I think, played 9 minutes or less than 9. I know he played less than 9 minutes. Let me see here. Sims played 8 minutes. He played 8 minutes. Payne played 11, and Deuce played 27 minutes. And I think you could probably count on that again today, depending on how things go. But I think you can count on that again today. Anthony DeSeri, how you doing? Well, I don't want, see, this is the thing, Anthony. You can't just decide from right now what you're going to do with Mitchell Robinson. All you can know right now is that he's coming off the bench. Once you see him coming off the bench and you see how everything is flowing, then you'll make a decision as to whether he starts or not. It's not something that you automatically say, well, he's coming to the bench and then later he'll start. We don't know. But we do know that he starts off on the bench with MobbDeep. Okay. Sevilla Jorgensen, what's up? Woody Woodpecker, how you doing, man? Yes, rest in peace, Coach Lou Carnesecca. I was fortunate to meet him when I was in high school. He was not recruiting me, but he was recruiting a couple of my teammates in high school, and he came to the game. And he was a cool cat, man. He was a cool cat. He came to our practice, and he came to a dinner we had, and yeah, he was a cool dude, man. He was rough when he coached, though, but I remember him giving Mark Jackson another butthole, man. I mean, he really, yeah, he was he was something else. When Mark Jackson, he helped make Mark Jackson an NBA point guard. The only player I don't ever remember seeing Lou Carnesecca chew out was Chris Mullin. And it was for good reason. Chris Mullin never really made mistakes on the basketball floor. And he was a tremendous shooter, you know. But he used to chew out Mark Jackson. I've seen him do it. He never took him out the game, but he used to really let him have it. Yeah, that's when they were Redmond. That's right. What did they know? The Storm? Yeah. But he didn't chew out Chris Mullin. Chris Mullin, and because Chris Mullin was something else, man. He was, and the thing about Mullin, he was like, you know, a 6'7" Steph Curry. You know, he could shoot the rock, man, and didn't make no mistakes, you know, with the ball, turning it over and all that. Nuh-uh. Yeah. He didn't make no mistakes with the basketball. Made the right play all the time. And and in college, you don't need to play a whole lot of defense, so that wasn't a big deal. But yeah, but he would chew Mark Jackson out. I used to watch them on, y'all used to watch them on Channel 9 when they played, the St. John's played on Channel 9. That's when I first saw a young kid at the time. He was 18, 19 years old. And he played against St. John's for the Princeton Tigers. And his name was Steve Mills. I think he was from Roosevelt, but I saw him from Hempstead. But Steve Mills, that's when Channel 9, WOR. Yeah, WOR, Channel 9. What's up, Miss Edwards? Yeah, Steve Mills started for Princeton against St. John's. I won't forget that, man. I was so like, yo, Steve Mills. I remember because he had a family. He had brothers. He had like 2 or 3 brothers. One of his brothers ended up playing for Hofstra. I don't know what happened to the other one, but yeah, he had 2 or 3 one of his brothers played for St. Agnes and then went to Hofstra. And then Steve was the oldest, and Steve went to Princeton. I was so proud of him, man. Everybody was like, dang, look at Steve. He's playing for Princeton, man. Like, wow. But you saw him against St. John's. That's when they had it was before Walter Berry. It was before Walter Berry. It was before Walter Berry. It was before that. It was I think it was a guy named Hawk was there. There was another guy there, and it was around Mark Jackson freshman year, something like that. Yeah. Yep. It was rocking, wasn't it, Woody Woodpecker? Yeah, it was rocking, man. It was rocking, man. Yeah, I saw him from Hempstead, Dooney. That's what I remember from. But I heard he wasn't living in Hempstead. But I always saw them boys in Hempstead. I saw them at, y'all know, Camel Park. I saw him at Camel Park. and they used to play at the old high school in the gym in the summers. They had a little league, and they played in the summers in the old high school. And and his brother, I forgot his brother's name, but he had a brother that ended up. I played against him. He played at St. Agnes, and then he went to Hofstra. And he was good boy. He could ball, man. He was all Long Island, matter of fact. All Long Island. But I just remember Steve playing for Pete Carrill over there in Princeton. Man. I was like, dang. I'm feeling much better, Corey, Lindsay. I'm feeling much better. We had it was the trip, and we were with our kids, and we just wanted to hang around the kids as much as we can because we ain't gonna be able to see them for a while. So we was at their place until after 1:30 in the morning. Got back to the hotel like 2 something. We had to get up at 6 to catch the plane, and so Carroll Park. Yeah, my cousin and my aunt used to live just. You could see Carroll Park down a block from their house, man. Yep. Thorn Avenue. That's where they live. My cousin Rory, my cousin Rory, and my aunt Tuji, they live in Thorn Avenue in walking distance to Carroll Park. Yeah, walking distance, man. Yep. But that's where I met the Mills. That's where I saw the Mills. Anthony Desiri. We're gonna the Knicks cannot and will not get Jonas Valanciunas, so let's stop that. The Knicks are trying to stay under the second apron, and they're not trading anybody for $10 million that they now have to get Jonas Valanciunas. So we can stop that. What's up, Jay Supreme? Yeah, that's right. In the sweaters. That's right, Michael. That's right, man. He was a little dude, too. He was a little dude, man. He was cool, though. Rest in peace to Lou Kahn II. Yeah, rest in peace, sweet Lou. Rest in peace, man. Yeah. Oh, you live walking distance to MSG Joe Curry. That's cool. So you live in the Hell's Kitchen. You live by Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, he was a little dude. A little fireball, though. He's a little fireball, man. Both for laughing and the other way. He was a fireball. Yeah, 99. I heard he would have been 100 on January 5th, is what I read. He would have been 100 on January 5th. Yeah, so. Yeah, Malik Sealy. I remember Malik Sealy. I don't know him, but I remember watching him for St. John's. Yeah, there was a lot of dudes. There was Malik Sealy, Willie Glass. You remember Willie Glass? You remember Willie Glass that could jump out the gym? Willie Glass, Malik Sealy. And there was a dude that ended up playing with Jordan. What was that dude, the center? He played for St. John's, and he ended up playing with Jordan. What was that cat's name? Y'all remember him? What was that dude's name, man? He was playing for St. John's, I believe, and then he ended up playing in Chicago with Michael Jordan and win the championship. What was that cat's name? Y'all know who I'm talking about? Now it's Bill Wennington. That's right, Bill Wennington. That's right, Bill Wennington. I remember them dudes, man. Yep. That's right. Then, of course, there was Walter Berry, Chris Mullin, guys like that. They could ball. Yeah, Wennington was a center. That's right. He played the 5. That's right. I was surprised he made the league, but not only did he make the league, but he got a chip. He won a championship. Pretty. Good for him, man. So Precious is out, but I'm really expecting him to play this week. I'm hoping Tuesday against Orlando. I think that'd be appropriate, especially at the Garden. MitchRob, I'm really confident we're going to see him around the 27th of December. Pearl played at Syracuse. You're talking about Pearl Washington. He came out the same year as Mark Jackson, and he played at Syracuse. Ron Rowan, yeah. Now you bring it back all kind of stuff we were picking. That's right. You Ron Rowan. That's right. Yep. Yeah, rest in peace to Pearl Washington too. But we're expecting MitchRob to come back soon. I have not heard jack about Landry Shamet. Any of y'all heard anything from Landry? I haven't heard nothing about Landry Shamet. I really expected to hear some news by Thanksgiving, and I ain't heard nothing. Y'all got any news on Landry Shamet? Corlins, what happens if the Knicks win the Group Cup? I don't know. I don't think it means much to me. I'm looking for the real deal chip. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for the watered down chip. I'm looking for the real deal NBA champion chip. Let's get that. You know, all right, they won the Group Cup. Great. Let's just win this championship. Yeah. Go with the chip, right? I mean, yeah, the cup is nice. That's cool. Right. That's really a way for the NBA to make more money. Cool. Great. Wait, what did you say, Coach Hauser? Han said Tibs expect him when he is ready to come up to the big squad. You're talking about Landry Shamet, right? Yeah, but I'm just wondering, when is he? I mean, I haven't heard nothing about his progress or nothing. Anybody heard anything about his progress or what's going on? Yeah, I know. That's right. That ain't saying nothing. No, where is it? Where is this cat? He is rehabbing. No, he is. I'm just wondering how far in the rehab is it? Been rehabbing for about a month now. Yeah, that's what I know. I just wanted to, somebody somewhere will be watching him and give us some sort of update. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. So I don't know what's going on with him. But today, the Pelicans are missing Herb Jones, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and Jose Alvarado. They got DeJounte Murray, who's a Knick killer. They got Trey Murphy III, CJ McCollum, and Eve Missy. That's a rookie. And then they got Alfred Payton, as we know, Brandon Boston, Javonte Green, and Jeremiah Earl Washington. So they got enough to ball today. You know, they got enough to ball today. You know, they got enough to ball today. So you can't sleep on them. Good thing is the Knicks have had a day at home, and now they got another day at home today, and hopefully they'll be ready to play. Yeah. Well, you know, I was never very high on Zion because of his weight. I always said, you know, he's the most talented. I always said Cam was most talented, but Zion's weight was going to be a problem. And it has been a problem. Okay. And on top of that, I mean, how many of y'all think he really did not want to go to New Orleans? I think he really wanted to come to New York. In fact, when he came to New York and played, and they asked him, he said, listen, I love coming to Madison Square Garden. He said, this is my favorite place to play. He said that when they asked him. So he probably wanted to come to New York with his boy RJ, but I don't know how they would have got that done. New Orleans wasn't letting him go, and he wasn't causing that much of a stir about it. But I don't think he ever really wanted to play in New Orleans. Craig Ward, what's up, man? Peace and blessings. Yeah, when they talked about MSG, man, he looked like a dude that just come out of the honeymoon suite with Halle Berry or somebody. I mean, he was lit, man. He was really happy. So I was like, you know, I don't think he wanted to play in New Orleans. I really don't think he did. Yeah, right. He just came out of the honeymoon suite with Monica. Exactly. I think he looked all happy, man. So I was like, man, you know, but he doesn't seem extremely motivated to me. But the thing is, okay, let's say he didn't want to play in New Orleans. You got to get yourself in shape, ball, and then when it's time for your contract extension, then you say you want to go. I mean, that's what you got to do. This cat's been hurt more than he's played. Well, that's what I heard. Weight loss health diet said. Didn't he fire his agent for not getting him to New York? I did read that. How true it is, I don't know. But I did read that. But with that attitude, I don't know, man. I don't trust him as far as health. I wouldn't want to have him on the Knicks and be depending on him to help us win a chip, and he's not dependable, man. I wouldn't be depending on him. So I don't know. Actually, Everhart, she did get a ring placed on her fingers. Somebody's got bottoms up, bro. And it ain't me, and it ain't you. Somebody got bottoms up, Michael Everhart. I hate to tell you, bro. I hate to break it to you. Somebody got bottoms up. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Greg. Gumbo, I don't know what it is, man. But yeah, he definitely doesn't want to play for the Pelicans. But my problem is, to me, if he's not willing to stay in top shape and stay on the floor for the team, regardless of what the team is, I have a hard time believing that he would do that. It's like if a woman marries a man and this man's a philanderer and she thinks that when she gets him, she's gonna fix it. You know how that story ends, right? She doesn't fix it. So just because he comes to New York, I don't know. I wouldn't trust it. I like our team. I like the character of the guys we have on our team, but I would not trust it. I would not trust him to stay in shape. Yeah, right. So I wouldn't be messing with that if I'm, and not only that, like I said, in order to get a Zion Williamson, you would have to trade a significant amount of assets because you got to match the salary. You have to trade a significant amount of assets to get him. And I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, Supreme Stream, it would be offensively great for about 5 games. Because that's how long he would play. 5 or 10 games. That's it. And forget the playoffs. Yeah, forget it. That's how long he would play before he pulls a hamstring or something. Nah, we not. Yeah, Coach House, are you crazy? His NBA 2K rating is high, man. We need to do that. Well, anyway, they got enough to beat us, man. DeJounte Murray, Trey Murray III, CJ McCollum, Eve Misi, EP, Brandon Boston, Javonte Green, Jeremiah Robinson. They got enough to beat us. Now, Eve Misi's a rookie. Okay? He's got a guard. Okay. El Gato Grande. He has got to guard El Gato Grande. I'm not saying the boy doesn't have the talent. I like Misi coming out of school. What school was that he came out? Was him coming out of UCLA? Was someplace in California? But I think he's going to have his hands full today. I think he would have his hands full today. I think Eve Missy is going to have his hands full. And that means that Jeremiah Robinson Earl is going to try to guard Cat. And I think he is going to have his hands full today. I think today, my man Brunson should make our guy, Gato, the focus of offense today. What y'all think? I think El Gato Grande should be the focus of the Knicks offense today. He should be the first option. They should be trying to get him the basketball because you got Eve Missy, a rookie, and you got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, a journeyman. Okay? And so neither of them, for different reasons. Eve is a rookie. He's going to foul El Gato. And then you got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, who can't guard him. So I think Gato should get at least 20 to 25 shots today. What y'all think? I think he should get at least 20, 25 shots today. I think Brunson needs to focus on him today. Not only that, El Gato Grande is a tremendous passer out of the post. He's a tremendous passer out of the post, and he should be, and he will find guys like OG and Mikal Bridges and Hart cutting, as he should. And so it should be El Gato Grande's day today. I'm thinking so. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Coach Rubens? So I'm thinking so. Yeah, John Pettit, don't. John Pettit, bruh, I feel you, right? Damn, trying to explain that to people in Dreamland, it ain't gonna work, bruh. No, Keith, just truth. That's short-term thinking, my brother. You really have to keep playing Mikal Bridges as many minutes as you can for two reasons. Number one, he's not costing you any basketball games. He's missing a lot of shots, but he's not costing you a basketball game. He's not making a bad turnover or giving up on defense where he's costing you a game. For example, Kemba Walker would score 40 points and give up 50 points. See, he's costing you a basketball game, right? So Kemba Walker had to come out of the lineup because he was a net negative, all the time. Bridges, that's the first reason. You got to let him play because he's going to be okay. Okay, so we can't think short term like Twitter about Mikal Bridges. Secondly, he's the type of player that really needs to keep playing heavy minutes. He's built for it. 82 games, 40 plus minutes. He's built for it. So you keep playing him the heavy minutes. Eventually, his shooting's going to come around. He's going to get his rhythm, and he's going to go on a tear. I'm telling you, he's going to. So the short-term thinking of over-analyzing him and thinking because he's negative right now and all this guy is a former all-defensive player in the NBA. He will be that again. He has not forgotten how to play defense, as some idiots assert. But he will need to find his role in the Knicks and be comfortable there. Obviously, he's not there yet, but he's going to get there. I'm not worried about Bridges. Okay. So he's 27 years old. So he's nowhere. He's in his prime. So really, let's not make stupid high school level judgments. And that's what that is. High school level. In high school, you play 32 minutes. And when you get to the playoffs, it's one and done, right? So coaches do little stupid things like that to win a game. This is the league. It's 82 games. You got the playoffs. It's more long-term. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So you have to think more long-term in the league. You can't look at a guy like Bridges with his track record and his pedigree and say, oh, he's negative. Oh, he's not hitting shots. Let's pull him up. No, you don't do that. You got to let him go. Let him play. He's a very intelligent young man as far as basketball IQ. He will figure it out. Okay? So, yeah, he'll be all right. I'm not worried about Mikal. I'm really not. He frustrates me too, watching him miss shots that I know he could hit, especially corner threes. But I also know we got to let it ride. You just got to let it ride. He'll be all right. I'm not worried about him. Okay. Yeah. H Money, I totally disagree with that. Whole defense has been terrible BS. I totally disagree with that. I don't know what the hell people are watching to say that Mikal Bridges' defense has been terrible. It's stupid to say something like that. Stupid. What are you looking at? Twitter? Oh, yes, that explains it. We're watching Twitter. Oh, my God. What did they do? Give you a 5-minute video or 30-second video? Mikal mission an assignment. Oh, my God, he can't play defense, huh? That's what I'm saying, man. You got amateurs looking at 5-minute or 30-second videos, and they're making decisions, and they're acting like high school girls that just broke up with one boyfriend and wants the other guy because he's cute. Oh, my God. Stop it. It's an 82-game grind. It's a marathon. Mikal Bridges is an established NBA pro. He knows what the hell he's doing, and he will be all right. Oh, my God. Can we stop with the Mikal Bridges now? First of all, I don't know why we're even wasting time discussing this. You know what? because Tibs is not taking him out the lineup. So now what? You want to fire Tibs? Huh? Because Tibs ain't taking him out the lineup. So I don't know why we're discussing this. Why? I hear people say, well, we should. And I'd be like, we who? We who? We ain't making no decisions. We who? Coach Thibs makes the decisions. And let me just inform you. Mikal Bridges stays in the starting five. As a matter of fact, not only does he stay in the starting five, he plays Mikal with the second unit. Exactly. He plays Mikal with the second unit. He plays Mikal and OG with the second unit. Okay. He takes one out, then puts the other in. So I don't know what we're discussing here. What the hell? What you think? Because and this is another thing. I think there are some people in Knicks Nation that think if they make enough noise about what they want Tibs to do, that he'll listen to them. Tibs, you need to do this. Tibs, you need to. Some guy said to me, I was yelling at the TV because Tibs didn't pull these guys out. I was like, you was yelling at the TV telling Tibs to do something? See, that's your problem. Stop. Tibs ain't, wait, you're the coach all of a sudden and you need to tell Tibs how long he needs to play his player? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. Yeah, so anyway. Mikal Bridges will remain in the starting five unless he's hurt. And hopefully he never doesn't get hurt. So now he will start and we can move on from there. He will eventually figure it out and he'll be all right. Not worry about Mikal Bridges. You're going to want him in the playoffs against the other team's best wing. You're going to want him and OG against the other team's best wing. And you're going to be glad you have him come playoff time. Yeah, McCormick. This is really and it's really like even now, right? We don't have MitchRob yet. That's a whole nother level. But just getting back Precious Achuiwa with Payne and Deuce, and then you still got Sims, and don't get back Landry Shamet. If you get all of that back, hell, man, you're gonna have something. And then when you're talking about MitchRob, Precious, Deuce, and either Payne or Shamet, it is a wrap. It's a wrap, man. That's what I'm saying. No, man, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. By the way, y'all saw Deuce Friday? Did you see Deuce do business on Friday? Both ends of the floor. 27 minutes he played Friday. 27 minutes. My man. And I think he did not want to have to dunk the basketball because of his knee, but he had to dunk that last play because Charlotte was doing a great job chase down blocking on Friday. And so Kato was going, we can't do that, bro. Flush that baby. Deuce said, no, y'all ain't going to chase this down. He flushed that baby, man. And that was that. Yeah, they pulled the Deuce card on Charlotte. Unfortunately, they started getting too uppity, and then we had to pull the Deuce card on, take care of that business. And Deuce came to play, So I think we good. And, this is the thing. Him and Payne combined for 20 points on Friday. And Payne didn't have a tremendous shooting day. He played 11 minutes. But the number I like, and I've been saying that since is 24. If them two can so they got 21 points off the bench on Friday. But if they can get 24 points between those two guys and then add 6 from between Sims and Precious, we get 30 points a game from the bench. Now, that's the number you want. The number you want from your bench is 30. That's the in my view. There's certain magic numbers. In the first quarter, you don't want your opponent to score over 30 points. In the first half, you don't want your opponent to score over 60 points. You want your bench to get 30 points. Right? You want to keep your turnovers under 12. There's certain, benchmarks, for lack of a better word, that you want. Yeah, they scored 21 between the 3 of them. Sims scored 1 point, Deuce scored 14, and Payne scored 6. Yeah. I don't know, John Petty. That's that's one of them good problems, right? So you got Payne playing nice, and you got Shamet coming back. So that's one of them good problems to have. You know, that's one of them good props. I think because Payne has been playing so well that Thibs is going to stick with Payne. I think Thibs would stick. Knowing Thibs, Payne has been playing very well. So Thibs is going to stick with Payne. But at some point, you're going to see Shamet, at some point. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We got to come out the gate pretty strong and try to get the first quarter pretty good. Like I said, I would like the Knicks to score over 30, but not their opponent. Yeah, exactly, Coach Hauser. I agree with you. So, and Tibs doesn't do that. He's not going to mess up a combination that's obviously working. So Payne and Deuce are working. And so he's not going to mess that up. So I'm not sure where Shamet would play. He's going to get some minutes somewhere, but I'm not sure where he would play. So in preseason, Guilford McCormick, Thibs did that. He had all three of them playing together. There were some periods of time where he had all three of those guys playing together. And so I wouldn't be surprised if he played Shamet with Payne and Deuce. I would not be surprised at that. That would give starters more rest, and then, you open the floor, obviously. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. We'll see. Yeah, right. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. But how Thibs does it. But for right now, Payne and Deuce are playing very well, and I don't think they're going to mess with that. I don't think the Knicks are going to mess with that. I don't think so. I think Thibs is going to keep that as it is. He's got something there. And then if he could bring Precious along and he comes in and does his thing, I think it's going to be amazing. So we were just watching them play Denver. And for 3 quarters, Denver was locked down. Locked down. Their defense is going to be fine. Stop overreacting. Stop it. They actually did hold Charlotte to 98 points on Friday. Wait, let me just say that again. They held the Charlotte Hornets. Not a great team, but 98 points. Charlotte scored 98 points on Friday. 98. At the end of an 11-day, 5-game road trip, they held Charlotte to 98 points. So I don't know what y'all are tripping about with respect to the defense. Did they have problems early? Yeah. But it's not anything we need to concern ourselves with. I'm not worried about the Knicks on defense. And now that we're getting Precious Achuiwa back and Deuce is ready to play and Payne is disruptive, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, well, I don't think that's Isaac Ivy said Daddy went to the G League. Are we surprised at that? Wait. Were y'all expecting Daddy to be in the rotation? Wait, did I not tell y'all that Daddy Kolick and Hooks Party was going to be collecting DNP CDs? Wait, I just want to make sure. Did I happen to mention that to y'all? That Daddy Hook Party and Kolick were going to be collecting at least 30 DNP CDs each. I think I told y'all that. So I don't know. When they said Daddy's going to G League, we know Precious is coming back. I do Cash Out James. Cash Out James, I'm going to admit, is one of my little problems. I do. I ain't going to front. Cash Out James, you caught me. I ain't going to front. I do. Because y'all just elicit that mess from me, man. Y'all just elicit it. Y'all just bring it out because of all the foolishness that comes out. I mean, do you know what it's like to continue to hear people say Kolick should be the rotation? Kolick's the second best point guard the Knicks have. Kolick should play. Well, is it going to be Kolick or Deuce? I don't know. Is Deuce going to lose minutes because of Kolick? You got to hear this continually. And I said, Kolick is a rookie. He's not going to play. Oh, you're wrong, Deuce. You're wrong, bro. Oh, my God. No, you're wrong. And then I told y'all that they're each going to get at least 30 DNP CDs. That is, did not play coach's decision. At least 30. Looks like they make it more than that. You're right, John. No, man, I'm going to have me some Spanish sangria. I'm going to, when I leave y'all today, my neighbor is having their 50th wedding anniversary. So they said, just bring, you told me, bring a chair and some wine. Got you covered. Got the chair, got the wine. So I'll be all right, Cherokee Indian. I'll be all right, bro. I just had me a good workout today, and I am ready for Freddie. Yeah. So, oh, KOT, I will be, I've always been open and honest with y'all. Did I, right? I'm always open. That's raw. It's raw, right? So look, there's a dude, I love Jay Ellis. I love my man there in the building. My homies. But the other dude, there's some people that just rub you the wrong way. You know, there's just some people that just rub you the wrong way, man. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's just some people that just rub a brother the wrong way. You know, that's all. Yeah, that's it, man. So we got the Knicks playing, and we got them. Oh gosh. No, Myers Society TV. Look, listen. It's my personal issue. Don't let it be your issue. I like KOT, and like I said, Ryan G and my man Jay Ellis. Always, don't let me stop you from watching them. Please go watch their channel. And just because I don't like this other dude, that don't mean you don't have to like this other dude, you know. So I can't, you know. And the other dude, what's his name? Nick Fan TV. Well, because of what went down with him and Jay Ellis, I chose Jay Ellis's side on that. And I say, mother flock him in his channel. I'm on Jay Ellis's side on that, you know. So he did Jay Ellis wrong, in my view, to get paid. Okay, good. I'm glad you got your money. You know, it's the way I look at it. You know, yeah. So it ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. That's it. Oh yeah, that dude. Ugh. Anyway, so as it turns out, so I'm hoping Jay Ellis channel blow up. That's what the reason I was there is I was trying to help as best I could his channel blow up. You know, but I like them. I really do. I remember when they was in this little apartment or like a garage or something in Brooklyn when they started. And then with CP and Jay Ellis and Brian G, they were all like starting out. Y'all remember? How many of y'all go back? I remember when they started out like that. It was just them. And then they had a sister with them too, I think. And they were just starting out and they were trying their best. And I liked them. I was supporting them, you know, then. But then, you know, things changed, man. Things change. And like I said, I still don't let, yeah, they had a sister with them. And I like, don't let me, you know, influence you to not tune in to Jay Ellis. No, Ashley was with CP for a minute. And then she had some beef, right? Do I like Ashley? What do y'all think? Yo, yeah. She's pleasing to the eyes. She is pleasing to the eyes. I thought that she was a little too argumentative and I didn't like all of her basketball takes, but I will say this. She's not somebody that doesn't know basketball. Let me be fair about Ashley. She knows basketball. I just didn't agree with all her takes, but I like Ashley as a commentator. I think she knows basketball. I do. But she's also drop dead gorgeous. That's all I'm saying. She fine as she's sweet, man. Sweet looking babe, man. She's in that Monica McNutt. She's a different type of flavor, but ice cream is ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Malika Andrews. Yeah. See, Malika. Yeah, yeah. Mm-mm. No, I don't like Malika Andrews is straight eye candy for the TV. She don't know nothing about ball. She don't even interview good. I don't like her. I just don't like her. She come off, her vibe is off. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like her vibe, man. No, she good. Yo, Tomboy, when you've been with somebody for 40 years, y'all know each other. Believe me, she ain't worried about Ashley or McNutt, and she ain't got to. She ain't got to worry about nothing. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Ashley way over. Yeah. Like I said, I don't mostly don't agree with what Ashley comes out with. At least what last I heard of. But I respect that she knows basketball. She follows balls. Like she's not just reading a script. She knows ball. DJ, what's up? She knows ball. So I respect that. Yeah. Is she on CBS Sports President? Is she? I didn't know that. See, I don't hardly watch the network stuff, man. I really don't. I get all my news off YouTube clips that I feel like looking at, or I look at the local weather. But I very rarely look at network television. Very rare. Oh, I would expect somebody that looks that good and knows basketball in this day and age where it's the Me Too thing and everything and the women's lib and all that. I expect Ashley to blow up. She, yeah, good for her, man. Oh, is that right, John Mark? Yeah, I ain't seen KOT in a minute. Yeah, I love Monica McNutt though. I like Monica. The problem I have with Monica, aside from the fact that she also finds out, is I'm like me and her almost like I think the game exactly how she does. And I love that. That's not fair because she happened to think the game like me. Like I said, Ashley doesn't. Me and Ashley, the way we look at the game is a little different. I respect how she looks at the game, but we don't agree. But McNutt and me on the exact same page. I haven't think I've ever heard a take from her that wasn't exactly the way I thought about it. So yeah, but I love her takes. But there's other people like Doris Burke. I don't find Doris Burke particularly attractive at all, but I love how she analyzes the game, man. I love how she analyzes the game. Doris Burke is my female Hubie Brown. She really is. She's Hubie Brown in female form. Doris Burke. I love listening to her analyze the game. She really knows her basketball, man. Yeah, I like Monica. Like how she looks at the game. And yeah. Yeah, exactly, my cousin. Thick as a bowl of oatmeal, man. Damn. But yeah. Yeah, Monica played for Georgetown. Am I not mistaken? Monica played for Georgetown, right? It was someplace down in DC Monica McNutt played for. Was it Maryland or Georgetown? She played for somebody like that. It was Georgetown. Okay. Yeah. I thought she played with Georgetown, man. Yeah, so yeah, she's from the DMV. She's a sister, man. I like Monica, man. Monica's all good, man. All good. And yeah, I miss our girl. Rebecca Harlow. Rebecca Harlow brought a swag. It wasn't necessarily, like I said, it wasn't the physical about Rebecca Harlow. She brought a swag, a New York. I think she's from Chicago, Rebecca Harlow. I know she went to Princeton, so that was big time for her. But I think she's from Chicago. But she brought a swag and a flair to her sideline reporting and interviewing. And she never asked stupid questions. She always tried to make the players on the Knicks look good with the questions she would ask. She would not give you gotcha questions. She was not trying to nail them with something. She has good questions and she has fair questions, and she wasn't trying to, and she brought a style and a swag. She was East Side Manhattan all the way. Right? She was East Side white woman Manhattan. That was her to me. I could see her she was East Side white woman Manhattan. I could see that. Alan Hahn, if you grew up on Long Island, like I did, Alan Hahn was one of them white boys. I think he's all right though, but he was one of them white boys. Annoy you. That's what Alan Hahn. If you grew up on Long Island, like I did, you'd understand what I'm saying. He's one of them annoying white boys, but he's cool though. Yeah, I agree with you, Coach House. He's cool. They got the Knicks got a nice him and Wally are to me very much alike. They're both Long Island white boys, and you could see it in how they approach everything. You know, him and Wally Zerbiak are just two Long Island white boys. That's the way they are to me. And I think if you look at Hahn, he must have played ball in high school. He might have even played in college, right? Hahn played ball in high school. Where's he from, Alan Hahn? Is he from? He must be from Long Island. He got that flair, that white boy Long Island flair, man. He. That's it. Let me see where the boy from. Yeah, he's 6'5". Yeah, I think he played ball. I think he played ball. Oh, he played for CW Post, Supreme Stream. See, that makes sense. I believe. Okay, that makes sense. He played for CW Post. He's okay? That all makes CW Post. That makes sense. Now that makes perfect sense. All right. Oh, he's from Smithtown. Oh my God, he went to St. Anthony. Okay, that tells me everything I need to know. When I was coming up, I ain't been out there in 40 plus years. But when I was coming up playing ball, we played Smithtown, and Smithtown had money. I mean, they had money. Them white people out there, we would love to go there because their lockers was like college Division I level locker room. They had a pool. We have no pool in our school. And back in the day, it was a big deal when you had glass backboards. I don't know, I'm dating myself, but when we played in the 70s, we didn't have no glass backboard. We had fiberglass backboard. And then they had glass backboards. They had the joint. It was like the locker room was like whoa, and the showers and everything, and man, they had money in Smithtown, and it was Smithtown West. Yeah, Smithtown West. He was born in Smithtown. That young man grew up with some money, and then he went to CW Post. Oh yeah, he's a Long Island white boy. There's no doubt. Him and Zerbiak was like 6'8", right? 6'8", 6'9". So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, Joker. But when we play high school ball, we had fiberglass backboards. And when we went to a school and they had glass backboards, that school had some money. We said, oh, shoot. And then when they had a pool, like we didn't have no pool. Smithtown had a pool. They had glass backboards. And them daggone locker rooms was like Division I college level. Is he 6'7"? He looked like he's taller than that. But because he looks more than 2 inches taller than Alan Hahn. They say Alan Hahn 6'5". You sure Zerbiak looked like he's 6'8"? Is he 6'7"? Maybe he shrunk because he getting old. But he looked like he's 6'8". Yeah, but oh, okay, Joker. Yeah, but we talking about high school ball though. That's what I'm saying. My point is, Alan Hahn grew up with some money. That's what I'm talking. Alan Hahn grew up with some money. You ain't living in no Smithtown in Long Island unless you had some money. Alan Hahn grew up with some money. Okay, I got it now. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense, man. Oh, wait. Alan Hahn played for Long Island University Post. That's CW Post. Okay, I was like, what is that? LIU is a different school, but he played for CW Post, y'all said, right? And then, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, man. And then he went and got a degree from there in journalism. Yep. There you go. Exactly. All right. Yeah. Oh, he's a 6'7". Okay, 6'7". He just seems taller than me. That's all. Maybe because of the way he stands. I don't know. What's it called? Wally looked taller than 6'7" to me. I mean, there's some guys just look rangy. He looked taller than 6'7" to me. I don't know. Oh, see Michael Everhart. I never seen their football stick because we only played them in basketball. I mean, we played them in football too, but I was never at the football games. But yeah. Oh, okay, Supreme. I didn't know that. Okay. If I had to do it over again, I probably would have stayed in Long Island and went to college out there, man. But I went to college at Baruch, so I had a good time. I should have stayed out there. Yeah, but anyway, Alan Hahn is cool. Wally Zerbiak is cool. But I wouldn't like them if they didn't have Monica McNutt. Bill Pito is cool, but I wouldn't like them if they didn't have Monica McNutt on that crew. And to me, who did they get to replace? Who replaced Harlow? Y'all know? Who was it? Sherrod? Who replaced Harlow on the sideline? Do they have somebody to replace her? Who replaced Harlow? I think it was a dude. They shouldn't got a dude to do it, but who replaced Rebecca? Oh, see, they need to go get. I'm not saying, but come on, Rebecca Harlow. You need somebody. You need Chelsea Sherrod, or somebody like that. Love Big Perk, man. Oh, I love Big Perk. I used to think Big Perk was just straight ignorant, but when he started talking that Knicks game, I was like, okay. And he was on the point ahead of the curve with the rest of them knuckleheads. So he's Big Perk was all right. Big Perk's all right. You know, if Big Perk didn't hurt his knee in the second championship series, the Celtics would have won in 08 and in 09. The Lakers won in 09 because Perk messed his knee up. Troutwick. Yeah, Troutwick's cool. Troutwick's cool. Long-time Knicks announcer. Troutwick's cool. Troutwick's one of them dudes. They need another female, though. They got unbalanced now. They need another woman. You can't lose a woman like Harlow and replace her with a dude like Hahn. Nothing against Hahn, but you need another woman up in there. Out there. Where's Kelsey at? Where's Kelsey at? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Big Perk be all right, but you got to remember too, Guilford, they probably rubbing him, man. They probably dogging him behind the scenes at ESPN because he loves the Knicks. You know? Ooh, Coach Hauser. See. I don't think Ashley, you think she would take a job like that? Because she's more of an analyst type. She wants to be Doris Burke. I think Nicole wants to be Doris Burke. And I don't blame her. You got to have a special kind of flair to be Rebecca Harlow. And there was a woman before, who was it, Tina Curvacio? You know, Tina Curvacio before Rebecca was Tina Curvacio. And she was all right. She was all right. I think Rebecca was better. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I think I say Curvacio. I think that more aptly describes her. But anyway, what was I saying? I think that spot is beneath Ashley Nicole. That's what I'm saying. I think Ashley Nicole belongs in the color analyst spot, or color commentator, something like that. I think that Rebecca's spot's a little beneath Ashley. That's all I'm saying. Ashley could do that job now, but I think Ashley wants to ask them tough questions. That's why she wants to make them tough questions. Yeah. Carvacio, whatever the name is. Yeah, right, Jabroni Z. I agree with that. Yeah. So I don't know. I would love to see. I have don't get me wrong now. I would have no problem with Ashley Nicole. What's her name? Ashley Nicole something. Isn't it 3 names? Ashley Nicole something. But I have no problem with Ashley being on that sideline. But if she on national with CBS, I don't know. Moss, right? She would have no problem. She would do the job. She'd be good at it too. You see Malika, Myers, that's rough. He said he see Malika Andrews in. You think so? Dang, that's rough, man. That's rough. Myers. You putting her in that category, man. Yeah, Curry, right? I hear you, Joe. I hear you, man. I hear you. Dolan can get whatever he wants. He got the loot. He got the pockets. He get whatever he wants. He can go get whoever he wants, man. For real. I don't know who that is, Michael. I don't know who that is. There's a girl in the Bleach Report? Oh, I don't know who that is either. Yeah, I don't watch Malika Andrews. There's 2 pretty announcers that I don't watch because I can't stand to hear. Malika Andrews is one. And what's that lady's name? Steele? Something Steele. I can't even listen. something Steele. What's her name? What's the lady? Y'all know her last name is Steele. She's pretty too. Sage. Can't watch Sage. Can't watch Sage. What a pretty name. Sage Steele's a pretty name. Can't watch. Can't watch her. Can't watch Malika Andrews. Watching Malika Andrews is to me like watching a female version of Reggie Miller or Richard Jefferson. You know. What happened to that other white girl, man? She used to be on with Hill. She used to be on with with the what the boy name from Duke something Hill. She used to be on with him on NBA Today or NBA TV or something like that. What's that girl name? She was pretty good, man. I liked her. Grant Hill. She used to be with Grant Hill. No, what's her name? It was a white girl. What was her name, man? She was good too. I liked her. She was on with Grant Hill. I ever heard of Taylor Rooks. Shoot. Is the sky blue? Shoot. You done messed me up now. Taylor Hooks. Yeah, she did, Chris. What's that chick name, man? Oh, God, Rebecca Lobo. No. What was her name? Was it Rachel? Damn, no, that don't sound familiar. There you go. Thank you, Guilford. Kirsten Ludlow. Yeah, I like Ludlow, man. She was cool, man. She used to be with Grant Hill on this NBA Today thing or whatever. She was good, man. Kirsten Ludlow. Yep. What happened to her? What's she doing, Ludlow? Let me look her up. Let's go get Ludlow. Yeah, that's her. That's her. Yeah, what's she doing now? She's a sports anchor for NBA TNT. So she's on TNT, they saying. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, she was in Inside Stuff with Grant Hill. I do remember that. Yeah. Yeah, she's on TNT. I liked her, man. She was cool. She was cool. I like her voice. I like the way she announced. She was cool. Rebecca Lobo? Yeah. I remember when she played for UConn. To me, she was overhyped there. They overrated her because she was a tall white girl at UConn. And her mother had some money and all that. I remember that. You know, Mercedes got a vibe like Malika. I get the Malika vibe when I see Sage. That's my problem. I get the Malika vibe when I see Sage. You know, that's my problem. Now, what was the other sister you just mentioned? Was it Taylor? Oh, yes, Taylor. Taylor's one of them women I would not want interviewing me if I was a player because it'd be hard to focus on the interview. It'd be hard to focus on the interview with that sister looking at you with the microphone on. Woo, man. Taylor Rooks. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right, John Pettit. I agree with you. Yeah, Sage, I don't know what's up with her, man. But I get Malika vibes when I. Oh, God. Yeah, you're right, Coach Hauser. Taylor Rooks. Oh, but actually, Ashley Nicole would also. Yeah, Jabroni Z. That's it. Jabroni Z. That's it. It's like that. It's like I'm trying to please Yasamasa. Yazamasa. That's what I'm getting that vibe. Yazamasa. I'm getting that vibe. That's it. Yeah, right. I don't know how JB contained himself. Like he stayed so cool. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I know. But y'all coming up with some names. Taylor Rooks, Ashley Nicole Moss, right? And then there's we still got Chelsea Sarah. Any of them could be on the sideline for the Knicks. Why not, man? Bring somebody in. And Kirsten Ludlow, I think she's too big time. She's in TNT. She ain't going to. But yeah. Kenny's become wishy-washy. You know, I noticed Kenny gets angry. He gets a little bit more bitter. And the Knicks have an opening and he interviews and doesn't get the job. All of a sudden, he's negative for a minute on the Knicks. Yeah. But Yeah, Taylor is, yeah. Taylor's a female, a very, very nice female. Put it that way. Taylor works. Yep, 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 yep. They honestly, yeah, they both, yeah, yeah. Hey, but one thing we missing though, for real, y'all. I think they should get some Boricua energy up there. There got to be some Boricua energy they could get up there, right? Why don't the Knicks get some Boricua energy? We need some Boricua energy, man. Especially you got Cat's Dominican. Cat's Dominican. We need some Boricua energy up there. They can put some Boricua energy up there. Now you're talking, right? Now you're talking, man. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Get that Boricua energy, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't fronting. Let's get some Boricua energy up in there, man. What's up? You got or some Dominican energy? Yeah, some Dominican energy. Don't know. For that I gotta talk low. Yeah, some Dominican energy wouldn't be bad. Yeah, you talk about my wife getting upset. You start talking about Dominican energy. Shoot, I don't know what it is either. It's like you say Dominican, the hairs on the head comes up. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, you got Cat in the building, Gato Grande. You got to bring some Boricua energy or some Dominican energy, something, you know. Yeah, something. So look, let me get ready to get out here and go see my peoples, man. But look here, we're gonna be on tomorrow. Hopefully, a Knicks win would be nice. A Knicks win would be nice, and we could talk about that. And then we did agree, I think most of us, that we're looking for the Knicks to go 3-1 on this homestand, right? 3-1. That's the object. 3-1 on this homestand. We can get 3-1. I don't know what game they're gonna lose, but let's get 3-1. You know, on this homestand, that would get them to 14-9. Let's do this. Marisol Castro, I don't know her. I'm gonna be watching more Mets next year after they was, the way they came out this year. I want to see who they sign. All right, y'all. Be safe. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend. And be safe. And let's root on our heroes in orange and blue. Let's get this D. Let's get this W. Nobody get hurt. Sure.